What do you recommend for someone who has gastrointestinal pain that already eats a whole food plant-based diet?
So if I'm on a whole food, yes, if I'm on a whole food plant-based diet and I still have a lot of gas, if I have acid reflux, or, I just don't digest well, I'm not eliminating well, you probably have too much sugar in some way. You probably have too much fruit. I would say there must be something, because even people that had serious problem, Crohn's colitis that comes here, after a few weeks on this diet, they're like, oh my God, the bleeding stopped. Their elimination is not diarrhea anymore. It's coming out soft and different. So in the right way. And so if I have that, maybe I need more enzymes. We take digestive enzymes. We take probiotic to help it. I actually make a water with flax seeds. I call it flax water. And I take, let's say I have a 16-ounce cup. I take 2 tablespoons in that, stir it, let it sit overnight, and I can drink it first thing in the morning. That should help. Maybe I'm not eating enough fiber. Maybe it's not enough fiber in my diet. Maybe I cook everything, because a lot of plant-based eaters are, organic, but they cook everything. That's a different deal. Doesn't come in with enzyme, no oxygen. So now the body is depleted of all of that. So it's individual. We would definitely work with a person like that. Yes.
What do you recommend for someone with eczema?
Oh, eczema, like skin rashes and psoriasis. Amazing results with this lifestyle. Of course, they can take, here we have beautiful pools. We have a mineral pool with all kinds of minerals that they can be in. Then they can make their own bath with sea salt and baking soda, which is good for them. We have our own skincare line called Become. You can eat it. It's so pure. We also have our own cosmetic line with everything that any woman would need. But this is a help. We can use different parts of that and put it all over our body and help with that. We also use things like cell food gel. Cell food gel you can probably find in your health store, and silver gel. But it comes from the inside. It comes from the inside. And sometimes it's due to parasites. With our testing, I get a pretty big picture of if there's this, if it's fungus, if it's parasites, if it's infections, there's different reasons why I have this too.
What do you think about birth control pills?
So, yeah, okay. I got in trouble a few times telling people to get off. So we became godparents for one of the babies. But the deal is, it's not healthy for a woman. Birth control pills, strokes, cancer, it's not healthy. And a woman needs to know that once you're on it and you decide to get off it, there's no way back. You can't get off and on, off and on. The cancer risk is going gradually higher. So what is good for a woman? Well, there is things like diaphragm, there is things, but they're all bacteria stacks, kind of, because bacteria loves to stack around anything that doesn't have frequency in your body. And so all the bad guys hang out there. I say condoms is the only thing, or we use the monthly time of when you really can get pregnant, or you can get pregnant any time of the month. But so now it goes back to relationships and learning about intimacy. I think this is huge. That should be taught in every church and synagogue and temple. Again, these are basics of life. Basics of life. And now so many couples can't get pregnant. So many couples come here and they go through the program, and many have been successful to actually have babies. after this process. Some have been made here. So, it's not that easy anymore. It's not that easy. And a lot of people wait a long time before they try to get pregnant too. And, now, of course, every woman that's in their 40s are scared, and they're being told that the risk of having a child with problems is much, much higher. I had my last at 42. And then I learned something nice about that. I learned that you have much greater chance to live to 100 if you've had a child after 40. Not that I know I'm going to live that long, but hey, if I can live a healthy, long life, that's all I ask for. Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Botox, fillers, and facelift surgery? What is safe and what's not?
Well, I just talked to a lady who had Botox. She's had problem ever since. She had an allergic reaction. She nearly died. And she now has inflammation all over through her body. So I would think twice. There are other more natural things that you can do, like you can take your own fat and you can fill up if you need it. There are a lot of plastic surgeons that knows how to do that. So I'd rather take my own fat and fill than Botox.
What's happened over the last 40 years when you have told the health, medical, and nutritional world about the results you've seen from people following a whole raw food diet and lifestyle?
Yeah, and there a lot of people in the medical world actually don't want to hear it. They are not interested, but there is a whole group of alternative physicians. There's lots of them that are so interested. Of course, the first Lifestyle Institute is in Ann Wigmore, our founder, her country that she was born in, and she left when she was a teenager, Lithuania. And we have a memorial. There is an amazing university that anybody can come and do a lifestyle, get a master in lifestyle medicine. So, so that's growing. And that example hopefully will jump over to every university. Every university should want to have this lifestyle course in their curriculum. But, I would say that we get more response from people that are not into medicine, because what they've been taught in medicine, unfortunately, is that diet is not that important, and that dietitians are even learning that you need meat, poultry, you need eggs, you need dairy and vegetables, yes, and fruits, but that the dairy and the poultry and the meat and all that it's very important to keep going. Look in the hospital, look at the food in the hospital. That's what you get. And you even get desserts. and it's all cooked on top of it. It's all cooked. So talking about enzymes and oxygen and, talking about how amazing people recover, it's going to take, I think, a few generations to really understand that this lifestyle that we've had is not sustainable. And yes, population is growing. Will be by 2050, I think we'll be 9 billion people. So how do we feed them? How do they feed? Are they going to feed on animals? Then there'll be no land left. There'll be no land left. And there'll be no forest left either. It would be total deforestation, because we need that land for cattle and pigs and big farms. And so we're in a time when I think we should know that we can make it or break it. If you listen to science, the ocean science, there'll be no more fish in the ocean by 2048. If there's no fish in the ocean, we're not here. So we are in a make and break time. And, I wish everybody would see this conference in April, The Real Truth About Health. Boy, is this important. And everybody who's speaking comes from their heart and tells their experience and the information that you're not going to hear anywhere else. So this is really important, and I thank everybody. I thank you. I thank Stephen Shore. I thank everybody that's helping to make this such a success. And you know, this time we're not in Long Island. We're not there to, you know, socialize and schmooze and really be together and hug each other. But we're here. We're there. We're here.